Fire Chief urges safe use of candles generators. Jamaica Fire Brigade JFB is urging caution in the use of candles and generators during the hurricane. JFB Commissioner Stuart Beckford said the unsafe use of candles increased the risk of fires. Persons may be using candles, which we have seen in the past can cause fires. If you're using candles, make sure that you put them in a container with water so that when it burns out, it will be extinguished by itself, he advised. Keep them away from flammable materials such as curtain and, of course, tablecloth, the commissioner added. He was addressing a National Disaster Risk Management Council meeting at the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development in Kingston on Monday. For persons using standby generators, he warned them that they should not be placed indoor. This is because they emit carbon dioxide, which is an odorless, colorless, and toxic gas that could be fatal to an entire family. We're asking people, if you have to use standby generators, make sure these are 20 to 25 feet away from your home. Make sure that the exhausted pipe is always from the window and doors so that fluid does not come back into the house, he cautioned. Commissioner Beckford, however, expressed confidence that Jamaicans can navigate Hurricane Beryl safely. Banana and plantain farmers advise not to cut leaves amid oncoming hurricane. The Banana Board is reminding the banana and plantain farmers not to cut the leaves from their plants in anticipation of the oncoming hurricane. Although this practice has gained popularity, the board is imploring farmers to desist as this can negatively affect future crops. General Manager Janet Ferguson Coney said that the practice can inhibit the growth of new branches. We are not recommending that, but what we are telling you is bananas are reaped every week and every 2 weeks for food. Because you're not sure if those bananas are going to come down, as long as they are at the stage for harvest, you can go and reap those to ensure that you don't lose them, she stated. Take a walk through your fields, and if you see bunches that look like they are ready for reaping, reap those and secure them somewhere so you can have a market for those, she stated. For bunches that are not yet ready, the board is asking farmers to go back in their fields and cover them. This is the time to do some reconnaissance, just to go out through your field, look at anything that can be reaped, and secure those for an early market. Take those out. The ones that are left, know where they are, because when the plants go down, you are not going to be seeing them. They are going to be on the ground, so take a look at where they are, cover them, and if the roots are still connected, they will increase in size a little, she further stated. As part of the disaster preparedness measures, the Banana Board, through the work of its extension officers, has been sensitizing farmers on how to operate ahead of a hurricane. This has been critical work for the board, as bananas are highly susceptible to damage from any of the waterlogs and can be toppled by strong winds. Too much water in banana grounds for more than 3 days can kill the plant, so when you have a hurricane, you have a lot of water sitting for a while. So the first thing we do when we are telling persons to prepare for the rainy season is to clear your drain, she further stated. Those who come in the training meeting and those who have access to the information will recall that right before this season, we were registering farmers for the catastrophe fund. That closed by the end of March and everybody was verified by the end of May. So those who are registered and prepare, and in any case they have a damage, they can make a claim, she added. Farmers in need of assistance can contact the Banana Board at 876-922-5490. Evacuation order in effect for flood and landslide-prone areas. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced that an evacuation order is in effect for flood and landslide-prone areas.
An evacuation order on the direction of authorized officers is also in effect for flood-prone and landslide-prone areas, areas at or below sea level, and areas at or close to gullies or waterways. We urge all Jamaicans to comply with notices to evacuate if and when they are issued. However, even without the issuance of notice, if you live in a low-lying area and an area is historically prone to flooding and landslide, or if you live on the banks of a river or a gully, I implore you to evacuate to a shelter or to safer ground.
Pension promise. National Security Minister Dr. Harry Strong has promised that he will look into how to do more for retired members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, stressing that progress has been made in caring for cops on the job. It is indeed an unacceptable situation, but we have taken steps to ensure welfare as a portfolio is in the better operation for the active service members, to ensure that the structure of compensation is so that at least there is some kind of pension that is worthwhile. Now we must look at what is happening to many of our officers who have been retired under extremely difficult circumstances, stated the Security Minister. He was addressing the Association of Past Members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force Benevolent Society Chapter 1 30th Anniversary Church Service. It was held at the Diocese of Jamaica and the Cayman Islands St. James Parish Church in Montego Bay on Sunday. We will work with you, and I fully appreciate the invite here today and look forward to continuing after the service to have this discussion with your associates at some point to look at what is happening to the officers, Dr. Chung promised. The APMJCF Chapter 1, which encompasses Police Area 1, which covers the parishes of Hanover, St. James, Trelawney, and Westmoreland, has an active membership of approximately 25 of the more than 79 registered. Dr. Chung explained that with the entity registered as a benevolent society and association, this has provided an opportunity to bring talks about the welfare of retired police officers. What we have done so far as a government is to adjust salary scales to reflect the entire salary rather than allowances, which will make a significant difference in pension in the long run. But from a ministerial point of view, they have registered their association as a benevolent society, so the government will have to look at how we can keep them functioning effectively over a period of time, he told reporters after the church service. It's a critical element really, because it's an establishment registered benevolent society, so they can be in fact assisted without affecting the other long-term requirements of the government with pension, Dr. Chung, who is also the Deputy Prime Minister, explained. Secretary of APMJCF Chapter 1, Barrington Surgeon, welcomed the Minister's promise of further dialogue. It was encouraging. We look forward to the sort of communication, and we hope that it will be fruitful, he stated. Sargent noted that over the years the association has been working at getting the Police High Command to recognize and allow the group to assist current serving members. Some of us have served well, and if we see the young men out there slipping up, we can have a word with them. We can help to guide them and mentor them, because some of them really need the mentorship, stated Sargent. If we are serving our past needy members and be an example to the present members, we would have accomplished our main goal, inspiring a united, caring and cheering society, he added. Acting Commissioner of Police Glenford Miller, who represented the Commissioner, Dr. Kevin Blake, at the church service, told reporters that there is currently a very good relationship between retirees and current serving members. We have retirees who continue to give mentorship to persons like myself, the younger generation, although I'm not that young, but they are giving support to the younger generation because we need advice. We need advice from persons who have actually gone through some things, especially in a time like this where we are seeing some challenges, especially in relation to crime. We need the guidance and the support of everyone, and who is a better person, who is best to support us than our retirees. I can say they are doing that, and this is something that we applaud from them, stated Miller. We try to find ways and means in which we can actually put them back on a better path of survival. Remember, these are persons who have actually given most of their lives to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, so these are persons we continue to support, stated Miller. Opposition leader Mark Golden was represented by Deputy Secretary General of the People's National Party, Nikisha Burrell. Among the many organizations that turned out to give support on Sunday were Kiwanis, Friendly Societies, St. James Combined Citizens Association, Retired Firefighters Association, Retired Jamaica Defense Force Officers Association, the Lay Magistrate Association of Jamaica. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.